Today I'm going to show you how to fix your Ford or F-150 with just one of these.
Darling, you give love a bad name. Fuck you!
What is up, guys, and welcome back. My 94 F-150 has got some major idle issues. I've got the idle fixed a little bit, but it's gotten worse and worse and worse, and now when you put it in drive, if you don't have your foot on the gas, it won't continue to run. I'm used to newer cars that have one of these, the OBD2, where you can put this in and scan for all your problems. Nice and easy, colorful screen, all that. But this, it doesn't have it. If your truck's older than a 96, you're probably not going to have it either. The one thing I did stumble upon, I'll put the original video that walks through it completely in the bio down here in the description, is using a paperclip in your engine reading system. They do make an OBD1 for the car, but you have to buy it specific for your car. It usually costs about 34 bucks. I wasn't going to invest in that when I could just use a paperclip. I'll show you how. Let's do it. Like I said, I'm going to put the link to the full video of how to do this in the description. I can't show every step, or it'll take 20 minutes for just that part. And I want to show you the diagnosis and fix it all in one video. So the biggest thing is get your truck up to operating temperature. Let it run for about 10 minutes. Make sure your temperature gauge is up in the normal range. And then you can insert the paperclip. You want to find the part over, sometimes it's over here in the Fords, but mine is right back in this corner. See if I can do this with the camera on. Right here, there's two plugs. My little tab's broke. You have a tab you'll need to take off, and you can pull that out of there. There'll be that, and this little one back in here, there'll be that. Now you're going to take your paperclip, and you're going to jump from the top right of this one, this hole here, and then the other side into the other one. We're going to go top right, like so, and then into the other one. So that's your setup. Now you're going to get into the cab. Start. It's going to flash either 3 or 4 times first. If it flashes 3 times, you have a 6-cylinder, 4 times for a 4-cylinder. That's it, checking how many cylinders you have. Now after that, you're going to have a dead leg where nothing happens. And you're just going to sit there for a minute, and then your check engine light will flash 1 time. When it does that, you turn the wheel left, right, press the brake, and wide open throttle, 1 step on the gas pedal all the way down real quick. After you do that, the light will flutter off, it'll pause, and it'll start reading your codes. I'm going to leave you at that section where I started that and got my codes. There's the 3 flashes for the 6-cylinder. It should flash 1 time. You're going to turn it left, then right, brake, then wide open throttle. So far it's working just like he said. Gotta kind of hold my gas on because it won't idle. There it is. That way, that. There's the flutter of the light. Now let's watch our codes. 1. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 7, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 1, 2, 1, and a 1, 4, 1, 1. Now that we have our codes, 172, looked it up. The Ford 3-digit codes is oxygen sensors failing. Then we go to the code 411, pulled it up, idle speed control or idle control valve. So we got both parts. Let's put them in. I was going to do a pre-idle video to show you guys what the idle was like before, but it didn't work because it doesn't idle. You have to sit and hold your foot down on the accelerator, which makes it sound like it's idling, but really you're making it idle. So that didn't work. Time to fix it. There's the new parts we needed that our codes threw for. Oxygen sensor is in. Idle air control valve is in. I threw both codes. I could have tried one or the other, but I figured I'd just get them both. Real quick, I want to throw a shout out there to rockauto.com. I put these 2 things in the cart in O'Reilly and Advanced Auto Parts, and it was $100. I put these 2 things in the cart at rockauto.com, $59. You can't beat it. Idle air control valve. Remove this plug. 2 screws on top. Let me get that off real quick. It's starting to rain pretty bad. Nuts are off, and we'll lift that out of there. I went and put a little bit of engine oil on there, on the gasket, to make sure there's a good seal and it lasts a long time. Wipe off the excess. There's the oxygen sensor, right where the two pipes meet. I'm going to spray that with penetrating oil, let it sit for a minute, try to bust it off. I don't think I can film that part and take it off at the same time. Okay, so if you know exhaust parts, they get really hot and really cold really quick. They can almost weld themselves to a car, and a lot of times these things will get seized. I've been worried about this thing for weeks, taking it off. I think it's going to be seized. I get up under here and I go to put a wrench on it and touch it. You can't write this stuff, man. Look at this. It's falling out. It's falling out of there. And a new one in. Time to see if it works. A little nervous about this one. It's idling perfect. It's revving perfect. I let go, it still runs. Seems to be working so far. Big test is, will it go into reverse? It wouldn't before. Good news, bad news. Good news is the truck's running better than it has for a long time. I actually drove it around a little bit. The bad news is when you go to initially shift, it's still popping down, losing RPMs, wanting to die. But it's not dying all the way, and it's still kind of working. So what I did, I unhooked the battery, and then I redid the diagnostic test again. The codes that we were showing for the intake air control valve, gone. The codes we were showing for the oxygen sensor, fixed, gone. Now, there's another one that showed up. Knock sensors failed. The knock sensor is going to mess with that RPM. When we go to shift and the RPMs drop, that sensor's failing and it's not adjusting the RPMs to make the truck run. So I'm going to get that ordered. We'll make this a 2-day video. I will upload that video as soon as it comes. Sucks that it's not fixed, but it's always something. Hey, it led us in a direction to get those two things fixed. Hopefully the third one's going to be the charm. We'll get it down the road. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you didn't like it, check out the other people on my channel down below. Lots of bad people under there called Bad Mofos. Hours and hours of fun. Cool channels. Check them out. See you guys. Take care. Later. Peace.